Hey, BJ, how you doing?
Pretty good. Chris, how are you, man?
Great, man. Just out here in Philly.
Right on. Is Philly home base for you?
No, Miami, Florida.
And what are you doing? Just doing shows out in Philly?
Yeah, we're getting ready to do a small run with Matisyahu.
Matisyahu is awesome. Were you a fan of his before you got on the tour?
Oh, of course, man. Always.
Yeah, he's kind of got a funky style, and that's kind of your thing too, right? You kind of got a unique take on things.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Definitely really honored to be playing with him.
That's cool. And are you 17 right now?
I am 18.
18 now. Tell people kind of how you got into the music biz, because you're doing a lot for somebody as young as you are. I mean, a lot of times it takes artists years and years and years to get to that point, and you're there, touring with some big names already at 18.
Yeah, I mean, I started playing music when I was about 10 or 11, and when I really started getting serious into it was when I was about 15 or so is when I really started looking at it as, something I want to do for the rest of my life and what I really want to be doing. And, I've always loved it. And according to my mom, I was singing since I was just born.
Mm-hmm. How'd you did YouTube help you, or did YouTube happen after you already kind of found some success?
YouTube definitely helped me. It got spreaded. I put out my rendition of Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow. When we kind of put that up there, things started taking off into, and just started picking up speed.
That's cool. What do you want? I mean, in your goal, because right now, you have, people can grab your EP Forward at CrisCab.com, and they can grab that. What's the ultimate goal, for your album? What you want to what kind of music do you want to do? How would you describe, your ideal project?
Well, first we're putting out another mixtape / EP in January 24th.
Okay.
Which will be called Echo Boom.
Echo Boom, perfect.
Echo Boom.
And how many tracks are on that?
There'll be possibly about, from about, I think, 10 to 12 or 13 tracks on that.
Right on, very cool. Are they covers, or is this all original stuff?
No, all original stuff, and, stuff I did with different producers. Pharrell produced a couple of the tracks on it. Me and my production partner produced a couple of the tracks on it.
That's cool,
88 keys, and Wyclef as well.
Really? How cool is that to be so young and just getting to work with the biggest names in the business, essentially?
Oh man, I'm completely honored and humbled by it. These are people I've listened to since I started liking music, and it's just completely an honor to be working with them. That's
cool. And so for the show that you're doing here in Billings, Snowstorm Music Tour, coming up February 20th, you're here with T-Pain, Gym Class Heroes, Greaves, and Budo. Have you worked with any of those guys before?
No, I haven't, but I'm definitely a fan of all their music, and I'm really excited to meet them, and
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's got to be a pretty sweet tour to get signed up on. All those guys kind of have their own niche, and they're all different, but they're all pretty big in their own genres for sure.
Yep, and I'm just super excited to have the privilege to be running alongside them.
That's cool, man. Are you touring nonstop? You said you're there with Matisyahu right now, and then you're going to be on this Snowstorm tour here, which kicks off in a few months. Is that pretty much life for you? Is just in the studio and then on the road?
Yep, studio and road. Playing a lot of shows, getting my feet wet, getting the experience, getting the stage presence, and it's all coming together.
That's cool, man. Well, hey, we're super excited to have you here in Billings for sure. What's the easiest way to find your stuff? Just go to CrisCab.com?
Yeah, you could go to CrisCab.com. You could also go on YouTube, search up Cris Cab, and you can reach my fan page at Facebook, Cris Cab Music.
Excellent. Well, check out Cris Cab for sure. He's going to be on that Snowstorm Music Tour coming up with T-Pain, Gym Class Heroes, and Greaves, and Budo. It's going to be a huge show, and Chris, I like the style that you bring and a little something different for the show. I think you're going to fit in very nicely, and I'm looking forward to it, man. So thanks for calling. Thanks for taking the time, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the time.
See you, brother.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.